were defeated, we also proposed that there be a capping. So you don't just say 1.5% of the gross salary of all the people. We say, okay, 1.5%, but up to a certain level. Because cumulatively, what has happened, Brian, is that there are many, many taxes. You take the 1.5 for the housing, then you take the 2.75 of the SHIF, and all the other taxes that have been introduced, including the VAT on fuel. Cumulatively, when you look at people's pay slips, many people are unable to sustain their lives. So we did make objections. We proposed a capping. We actually tried to propose an amendment to say, instead of levying the 1.5 on gross salary, let's do it on net salary. So that after every other deductions, absolutely, after whatever is left, then you can take that. We also tried so hard to argue for certain exemptions to certain categories of people. If you are earning certain less than a certain threshold, we shouldn't really.
There's some people who are actually not even earning in the first place.
Absolutely. So unfortunately, because I am outnumbered and the minority is outnumbered in the Senate, they did bludgeon the bill through. And I saw people saying that's the end of the matter when the president signs the bill into assent. It is not the end of the matter, because we were always going to challenge this bill even in the courts. We want the courts to have a final say. And whereas the doctor in Nakuru has already gone to court, I want to disclose here that we as the senators in the minority, all the 20 plus of us, are also preparing to go to court. Of course, we're being led by Senator for Busia, Senator Omtata. We were signing the affidavits last night. So anytime today, we will also be presenting our petition before the courts to argue these very same things before the courts and see if the courts will listen to us.
That's really good to hear, because that was also going to be one of my questions, because it's a game of numbers in the Senate. What other recourse exists now for us? Because clearly the numbers game is not going to work. But now that we know that at least there is movement and that we'll see something happening in court, then the next question becomes, is there a way to stop things that are either unconstitutional or very punitive to Kenyans before they get to the floor of the Senate?
That is the most interesting question I've had in all the time that I've come to media. The way you stop bad things happening is to stop giving bad people power. You see,